Alrighty, and we're back. We made it. We did not, as some feared, get kicked off YouTube. I know you were concerned because the last time we were here was episode, whatever episode that was. And I played the song in the show on the YouTube thing. And so I was worried. I was worried also that we weren't going to make it another week on the old YouTube. And so, yeah, I was concerned. But we are here, ready to go. And it's been a bit. It has been a bit since we've done this, and it's going to be awkward because it's super hot. So there you go. Today on the show, we're going to get mad about a couple of things, actually. Well, one, we're going to make fun of people, and the other one, we're going to get mad. And then we're talking some movies. We got some video games, probably, I think. Yeah, we got a bunch. A tune again from Shallow Pools, and a little bit of baseball stuff, and NFL Week 1, man. No, we'll do it later. Yeah, that's happening. That's a thing. If you would like to get in on Game of the Week, let me know. I'm everywhere at the Melting Pat, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and the old.com. Leave me a comment or whatever. If you want to get in, let me know, and I will text you or do it on Facebook or Twitter, wherever the hell you want to do it. How it works, I pick a game every week. Everybody picks a winner at the end. Whoever wins, playoffs count. Whoever wins gets to come on the show or suggest something for me to yell about on their behalf on the show. So that's how the game of the week works if you want to do it. Yeah, that's all for the football until we get there. All right? All right. So we did the anniversary stuff already on the thing. And yeah, see, I put it in a weird spot on the notes, and there it is. So nobody cares, Pat. No one cares. Quick update from last week. I mentioned I was working on some tunes. I actually did get to record 4 out of 5 demos for the EP. So I'm very excited. The 5th one was really giving me some trouble, so I had to put it down and walk away. So I'm working on it. Again, when it gets less hot in here, I hope to have that done and ready to go, and at least get that first version sent off to the bandmates and to some other people who are giving me. I'm soliciting feedback from them, fellow musicians and all around good people, and we're working on that. So fingers and toes crossed, man, that I can get this done finally. I made more progress in the last 3 weeks than I have in 11 years. So I'm hoping. So that's what's going on with that. This week I watched, or actually last weekend, Labor Day weekend. Nobody was here. She was away dog sitting. I had no plans, so I binged the entire second season, I should say, of Ozark. Jason Bateman, Laura Linney. There we go. Jesus. If you don't know the show, they are a family that has to go on the run because they are, it turns out, smuggling or laundering money, rather, for the Mexican cartel. So that's a thing. Lots of twists and turns. Jason Bateman in a serious role. He is really good. And this season was fucking intense, man. Sorry, that was loud. Yeah, it was intense. Laura Linney, I think, was the MVP for me. She was fantastic. Everybody crushed it, really. I know I probably should go deeper into it, but I don't want to give it away because it just came out like a week ago. So I don't want to ruin it. I'm not a guy who likes to ruin things. And so I will not do that. I will leave you to it. If you have not seen it, I suggest you check it out. If you are into drug running, not really drug running, but, money laundering and Jason Bateman. So, so there you go. Ozark season 2 is out now this Friday. Or no, it would have been out already yesterday. Well, damn. See, this whole live thing's messing me up already. September 7, Iron Fist, Marvel's Iron Fist season 2 hits Netflix. So check that one out. I've seen 2 trailers, and already they look better than all of the first season. So I'm looking forward to it. I enjoyed the old Danny Rand and Colleen cameos in Luke Cage. So I'm looking forward to Iron Fist season 2. We should have that done. I don't know when, but we're going to work on it, man and whoa, man. Oh, speaking of that, I know, man, my brain's all over the place. My coworker, my biggest critic, he wants me to call him, says I need to make a correction, so I'll do that. I always say I work for the man, but he pointed out to me most of our supervisors, I think all but one of our supervisors, are women. So I don't work for the man. I work for the woman, or the woman, as I like to say. So there you go. That's right off the bat. Actually, it's probably like 10 minutes in at this point, but there you go. I wanted to get that out there. I like to, set the record straight as much as I can, unless I'm just talking out of my ass, which is most of the time on the show, especially when we get to the sports. So, so there you go. It was pointed out to me also. Yeah, we're jumping all over the place. Yeah, you'll be all right. Pointed out to me recently that someone else did some math for me and said, "Hey, man, this is number 156, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, I think so." Went back, checked the old notebook, and I was like, "Yeah, there it is, 156." So officially, episode wise, 3 years of this nonsense, man. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I, you know, I was feeling. I don't know what I was feeling the other day, but I went back and listened to like episode 4 of this, and I was using some different equipment, and I didn't know about editing and anything at all, and the sound quality was horrendous, and it was a real bummer. But also, it was a good thing because I was able to realize, hey, listen how far the show has come from there. Like the format has changed, the sound quality has increased 30-fold, I think. And I mean, every time I'm doing this, I have fun, right? So it's just when I'm able to put something together that makes a little bit more sense, that has like a variety of things. That's the whole point of the show. That's why I call it the Melty Pat, a whole mess of things. Whenever I'm able to do this, and now that I'm back to doing it live every once in a while, it's horrifying, but it's even more fun because now I can just roll with whatever happens. If I get some questions or comments on the YouTube thing, that's awesome. If not, that's fine too. It doesn't matter. I'll get distracted by them anyway. But just the way that I've been able to, I guess, update myself or upgrade or, I don't know, keep myself fresh for my own sake. Because if I start to get bored with this, then that's a problem. So, I don't know where I'm going with this, but 3 years of this, thank you so much for hanging in. We've had some rough ones. Oh, we have had some rough ones. Maybe this is one of them. I don't know. But we've had some things happen with this show and on this show and in my life during the course of this show. So, yeah, it's been awesome. Of course, many thanks to the Next Level Network head honchos for letting me keep going. I don't know what the numbers are. I don't know if they're good or bad or non-existent. I don't know if I'm just yelling to myself. And I don't really care, to be honest with you. But you know that already, unless you're new. If you are new, thank you for joining me on this landmark episode, apparently. And this show is mainly for me. I do like to include people in things. And I throw out some questions every week, which I'll get to in a second. But really, this is for me. This show is for me, 100%. Well, all right, maybe 98%. So, so there you go. 3 years, man. We've been doing some stuff. I'll tell you. Okay, so we did that. We did that one. So we have 2 things in a row that might get me a little mad, and then we also have a question. So I'm trying to figure out. Should we do the one thing, the newsy thing, and then the question, and then get mad? That's what we'll do. All right. So the news thing that I want to talk about, I almost didn't do this because I've brought up this issue several times on this show, and my position has not changed. And there are people who are going to disagree with this, and that's fine. I mean, not really. Go fuck yourself. That's really the thing. If you are on the other side of this particular issue, with everything else that's happening, this is what you're mad about. Yeah, who cares? So Nike is celebrating the 20th anniversary, 20th, 30th, whatever it is, anniversary of the Just Do It slogan campaign. And they have signed to an endorsement deal. That's right, your favorite quarterback and mine, Colin Kaepernick. The weird thing is about this whole thing, just a little sidebar, it has made me actually like Colin Kaepernick. And when he played in the NFL, I was not a fan because he seemed like a douche. But doing all this, I'm on board. I mean, the pig socks with the police things, that was too much for me. I will grant you that, as I always have. But the whole point of his protest, the whole point of his movement is to shed some light on an issue that nobody wants to talk about. And instead, a bunch of racist idiots have turned it into, well, you're not supporting the troops and the flag. And it's just... it's a whole mess, and they are out in full force with this nonsense as well. So Nike says, "Hey, here's some money. Be the face of this brand, the face of this this movement, this whatever it is, this campaign, I guess." And they're like, "All right." And the caption, I think, is what is it? Yeah, they lose. I don't know what it is. I've seen the picture like 14 times, and the Thanos version is my favorite, but I didn't write it down. I don't care. You know the thing. Maybe I'm not going to use it. That's too cheesy, right? To use it as the Instagram photo. It'll be in the show notes, I guess. So they signed him to this thing, and of course, people are freaking out. And much like sports fans who get mad when players get traded or sign elsewhere, and they burn their jerseys or otherwise destroy them, people are burning their Nikes, their shoes. They're cutting the swooshes off their shorts and their socks, thinking, I don't know, I guess if you cut off the swoosh, if it's at the bottom, like near the leg, then you just got some cut off shorts. Maybe cut them into fucking Daisy Dukes or something like that. I don't know. Hey, listen. Oh, man. I'm sorry. All you people who just got that image that I did. Oh, the fatties and the Daisy Dukes, and you see the ass there. Oh, that is disgusting. Yeah, man, these people are gross and they're stupid, really. I mean, the whole thing, right? I've said this before. When you burn your clothing in protest of a brand or a player or whoever, the message you're sending is you're a fucking idiot. That's really the whole thing, is that you are not costing anyone money but yourself, because you've already spent the money. Like, you're not like, oh, screw you, Nike, I'm going to cut up my shorts or burn my shoes. Like, no, they already have your money. They don't care. Like, if you want to go from now and never buy Nike again, that's one thing. That is a boycott. Never buy Nike things again. You're already not going to Target or Starbucks or buying Levi's, apparently, or whatever it is you're doing or not doing. I don't know. And I don't know what the hell they're doing anymore. Yeah, but you want to do that going forward. I mean, it's kind of doesn't make a lot of sense, but whatever, right? But cutting up what you've already bought from them or burning or whatever does nothing, again, except prove that you're a moron. So I don't know who you're really sticking it to except yourself. There's no real message to send. Really, what you need to do, what you should be doing, is instead of throwing them away or burning them or destroying them some other way, why don't you give them to those veterans that you yell so much about? And you pretend, oh, he's disrespecting the troops and the NFL and all right. So you don't want to wear your Nike stuff anymore. That's fine. You don't have to. So take all that Nike stuff, your shorts, your shirts, your shoes, your whatever. Go donate it to some veterans. Go donate it to children. Donate it to whoever, somewhere. Give them away to someone who will use them. Because these people that you pretend to care about, who are apparently being getting the shaft in this whole movement, and all you're doing is being a whiny baby bitch about this whole thing that doesn't affect you at all, really. But apparently you're mad about it. So if you're going to destroy your stuff, if you haven't already destroyed your Nike stuff, and you plan to destroy it, maybe you're doing something over the weekend, stop what you're doing. Instead, put it all in a box. Take it over to the VFW or the wherever your local veterans hang out, or take it to a thrift store or somewhere where someone is going to get some use out of it, because you've already spent that money. You're not sticking it to Nike at all because they've already got your money. And what you can do is turn your negative, your perceived negative, into a positive. Everybody wins. You know, somebody gets the stuff that you don't want. You get to get rid of your stuff that's offensive, and your friends think you can use your brain for at least another day. Right? All right. And as always, if you still think the national anthem protests, the people who are taking a knee for the anthem, if you still at this point think that they are protesting the flag or the military or police, or they are protesting police, but if you think they are protesting the flag or the military or the whoever the hell else you've decided to lasso into this group here, number one, you're a fucking idiot. And number two, once again, since you pretend to be Christian, in a second. No, we're not going to use I dropped a really profound line a couple months ago. You know, if it's good enough for Jesus, why isn't it good enough for America, right? But I saw a really good meme the other day. Not really a meme or a meme. There you go, Danielle. Just a post on Facebook or Twitter or somewhere. It said, y'all about to protest Nike, boycott Nike over a black man being signed to him, but y'all won't protest or boycott the Catholic Church for fucking y'all kids. Right? It's gross, right? Nobody wants to talk about that because it's disgusting, but you're not Like the level of outrage between Nike signing Colin Kaepernick to a deal and the Catholic Church covering up sex abuse is all out of whack. And again, if you pretend to be a Christian and you're mad about the flag thing and not about the child sex abuse thing, again, fuck you. I mean, there's no saving you. You're too stupid to understand why you're having a problem, why you're mad at the wrong thing, and you're too dumb to understand that. And maybe if I just spell it out for you, that hey, instead of being mad at Colin Kaepernick or Nike, give your stuff away if you don't want to wear it anymore, and also be mad about these Catholic priests doing gross things. All right. So there you go. I guess that's one half of the. I don't know. I'm not mad about it. In fact, I have a pair of Nikes, and I bought them several months ago, and they're the most comfortable sneakers I've had in a long time. I generally don't care about brand when I go shopping for shoes, as long as they fit and they don't cost $100. I'm good to go. If they're under $100, I should say, I'm good to go. I don't really care. But now I kind of want to buy just a bunch of Nike stuff just to make everybody mad. Not really making well, if you get mad about me buying a certain brand of clothing, you got your own problems, Chief. That's all I got to say. All right, we're done with that one. That's one half of the old pat peeve there. The other one, oh no, we're going to do the question. I just said that minutes ago. And I already forgot. So, yeah, you got a nice little throat clear in there. You're welcome. Live, man. So the question for this week, and we didn't pull up the responses, did we? We're going to do it now. We are, for maybe the third time ever on this show, going to look up some information on the thing. And, yeah, so the question was, gee, this is why I don't look stuff up. The question was, if you could pick the message on your next cake, what would it be? If you could pick the message on your next cake, what would it be? And there's a reason I thought about this. All right, so we have a couple of anonymous ones that we got from the website. Thank you very much, everybody. By the way, if you're having trouble answering the questions, let me know. If you're not seeing them, subscribe to the blog at themeltingpat.com. Put in your email thing. You get an update every time I post. That'll solve that problem. If you're having an issue answering the question, let me know, and I'll see what I can do to fix it. All right? So the answers we got this week. Thank you for weighing in, everybody. Don't blow my candles was the first one. That's good. I like that. You want that written on your cake. That's good, man. Those are your candles. This is your cake, God damn it. Come at me, bro. That's good. I like that one. I don't know if that's supposed to be like from you to everybody at the shindig, or if that's you write that on a cake for someone else. Whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do, man. It's up to you. 2 ideas. These might be trick candles. That's all. You have to really get a fancy cake writer person to get. That seems like a lot of words. And the other one was pop a mint before blowing. That's good advice, really. That's good. It's not something everybody wants to hear. Like, you never want to be like, hey, bro, you smell bad. And on some area of your person, it smells awful. You never want to hear that. It's embarrassing, right? But put it on a cake, lessen the blow a little bit. I don't know. Bill says, congratulations, spelled with a D. C-O-N-G-R-A-D-U-L-lations. I'm not spelling things out loud. I can't do that. So this happens on cakes in real life all the time. People write, especially on graduation cakes, because people think that it is congratulations, graduate, and they both have D's. But we know that congratulations has a T and not a D. So, but that's funny though. People do that though. That's a real thing that people do. So tell you what, Bill, next time I get you cake, I'm going to put all these on there. Maybe I get a layer cake. Everyone has a different, it's too much work. I'm not doing that. And Omar says HBD on an already cut piece of cake. I like that one. That's good. I would not have thought about that one. I like that. Thank you. There you go. Thank you everybody for the wonderful responses. Oh man, that's good. I like that one. So the reason I thought about this is because years ago, I don't know why this came to mind the other day, but I was reminded somehow in my brain of the time where I got Bill and I went to go get a cake from somewhere for my birthday. And it was right around the time that the Charlie Sheen stuff was happening. And you know, he came out of his shell and said all those wacky stuff, all those wacky words and phrases, right? Um, and so he was like, "Oh, cool! I want to get, you know, hashtag fastball like that. Like that's funny to like me and Bill, and that's it, right?" But we were getting the cake, and I was like, "Oh, this will be funny." So we go up to the lady, and she's like, "All right, what do you want me to write on it?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, it's for me. Oh, you want happy birthday, Pat, or happy whatever?" And I was like, "No, no, no. Put a pound sign." Because I guess hashtag, you know, you never know who's going to know what you mean when you say hashtag, especially if it's somebody who is older than, I don't know, 35, and may not use Twitter or Instagram or anything like that. And this was a number of years ago. So it was before, well, it was probably still happening, but it was before it really became a huge thing, right? So I was like, all right, you know, do a pound sign fastball. And she's like, "You want me to write happy birthday fastball?" And she turned her head and kind of looked at both of us like, "No, no, 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 just pound sign fastball." Because it's a joke that was funny to the two of us and maybe one other person who was going to see this cake before I ate it. And I had a photo of it somewhere. If I find it before posting it up on Saturday, that'll be the Instagram photo. If not, then I don't know. But there are a lot of gross cake messages out there. I'm kind of bummed out none of you weighed in with a gross one. Although, depending on what it was, it might have just gotten a coin anyway. So it's probably better that way. But yeah, I was reminded because I once had a cake that said hashtag fastball, and that's it. And that was my birthday cake. And that's why I thought of this. If you could put something on a cake, what would it be? Thank you very much, everybody, for weighing in, man. And now I want to go get ice cream cake. It's perfect weather for it, too, because it's fucking hot. And I just want ice cream cake. So we'll see. Well, maybe we'll do this for our anniversary. Go get an ice cream cake from somewhere. I don't know. Yeah, so there you go. I'm going to take a drink. So live, folks, I don't know. Deal with it. And we're back. There we go. There was no time lost in there for the podcast, but just in case you're live and we're like, where the hell did he go? I'm right here. I was thirsty. So I'm going to get mad for a minute about a thing on the internet. And I'm bummed out, man. Well, no, I'm mad about this, really. And it's a dumb thing to be mad about, much like almost everything I get mad about on this show. I, from time to time, will scroll my Facebook feed, and I will see that Facebook has a thing where they have werewolves. I don't know. They have highlights of games, baseball games, football games, whatever, right? And it's on Facebook Watch, and it's a new kind of thing with Facebook. I don't really understand what it is, but sorry about that. But it's a thing where they have, and the sirens are going by. They understand how mad I am. So they have Facebook Watch, and they show highlights. And so I'm watching baseball highlights the other day because I didn't get to see the Phillies game. It was a late game. Like, all right, let me see what they did, see if they lost or whatever. So I'm watching, and it's in the middle of a play. And here's where this is the issue that comes in here. They have ads on these videos, and I don't have a problem with the ads themselves. I do not have an issue with having advertisements before highlight videos of things. Like on YouTube, it's usually before the video plays and then you watch the video, right? No problem with that. I'm not paying for this service. You know, the advertisements keep it free for people like me who don't pay for things or don't want to pay for things, right? So I'm fine with the fact that they have ads. My issue is the placement of these ads. So I'm watching a highlight of the Phillies game the other day, and it's like, all right, here he comes up in the bottom of the sit. And then the ad plays right in the middle, mid-cent, like The Sopranos, cut to black in mid-cent. That's what this was. And then an ad plays, and then right back to the video, sixth inning, and here we go. Oh, there's a long time, and then the highlight, and then it keeps going, right? And I don't know why I was so mad about this, but it took me out. Well, I do know because it took me right out of the highlight because I'm like, oh, now I got to watch this goddamn ad about something I don't care about. And it was like fantasy football or whatever. I don't care. I'm not doing fantasy football this year. I don't give a shit. And I was like, what the hell, man? If you're going to put an ad for something, put it in the beginning and be like, all right, watch this ad. Like, don't make it skippable then. Because YouTube, you can skip certain ads. Like if it's a movie trailer, you can skip it after like 6 seconds or whatever. And that's fine. But if you're going to put an ad on there, put it at the beginning the ad for whatever the hell it is, and then play the video uninterrupted. You get your ad, you guarantee that someone has seen it, and then there you go. I mean, yeah, I guess there's a possibility that somebody just backed out of the app to not watch the highlight at all because of the ad, and I guess that's an issue. But when you interrupt the flow of, like, when you cut off the highlight in the middle of it, you're ruining the point of the highlight. I mean, that's the whole thing, right? You're ruining the whole highlight video when it's just like, all right, here we go. And there's a little circle that comes up that says ad starting soon, and the loading thing goes around, and then it cuts off, and cuts off somebody in mid-play, and then it picks right back up. I'm like, what the fuck? Facebook, come on, man. Do better. All right, just put the ad before, make it not skippable. I don't know, man. Just fix it somehow. I know it's a minor inconvenience. I'm well aware, and I could see highlights elsewhere, but I'm scrolling through my feed. I'm like, oh, let me see the highlights real quick, get it done in 2 minutes and get go. And then I get all upset, right? And that's not what I want, man. I just want to watch the highlights and then go back to doing what I'm supposed to be doing, right? So Facebook, fix your stuff, all right? Just fix it. Just come on. I expected to yell a little bit more about that, but I don't know. It's hot, and I already yelled about racists, so I guess I really only get one per show. All right, so we have some entertainment stuff for you. We have only one movie and some video games. So the movie that's out for you now, you can go see, is a horror movie called The Nun, and I've seen the trailer. It is very creepy, and I'm not going to go see it, but people love these movies, horror movies and stuff. And basically, yeah, horror movie with nuns who are horrifying, aka grade school memories for anyone over 35. So there you go, The Nun. You can go relive the trauma of your childhood in theaters now. All right, there you go. We have some video games for you. Well, that's a good synopsis right there. Claws of Furry for PC, PS4, Xbox One, and Switch. Punch and claw your way through 40 fast-paced levels of pure mayhem while honing your ninja cat skills in order to rescue your master from the evil claws of an unknown enemy. Unknown enemy? No, that's a weird. First one was better, right? Right. All right, awesome. So you're a cat, and you have to go through a side-scrolling beat-em-up thing as a cat and beat up things as a... Yeah, did you get the thing that you're a cat? You got to save your person. So there you go. That's out for you. You can play it right now. Oh, man. Super Street, the game. PC, PS4, and Xbox One. You build your own car from scratch, and then you race it. I mentioned, I think last week, 2 weeks ago, hey, man, no racing games out this time. What the hell? I love racing games. I would not be on board with this. I don't want to really build the car. I just want to be able to pick one and then race. I don't really care about building, but hey, man, I guess Exhibit would like this, right? Or somebody who watched that show would probably, that's a bad one. There you go. Super Street, the game. It is out. And for PC, another sight. A teenager who has lost her sight and a mysterious cat. Another cat one, man. Look at that. Team up in a survival fantasy adventure into the unexpected. Oh, Jesus. Read the copy, Pat. Come on. Weaving a tale that brings together some of the world's greatest minds. Monet, Tesla, Edison, and other historical icons. So basically, you are a blind girl, and your cat companion has to help you through this weird world where you can't see, and you apparently can meet up with a bunch of historical figures. So there you go. That's for PC. And for PS4, Marvel Spider-Man. Listen, this is like the superhero movies, right? I don't need to explain to you why you should buy this. You're either going to get it because you love Spider-Man, or you don't like Spider-Man, you're not going to get it, right? I don't need to go into too much detail, do I? The only thing I will say is it looks awesome, looks like a lot of fun, and it really makes me want to get a PS4. I'm not going to do it. I don't have money or space, and I've invested too much into this PS3 to just junk it, so I can't do that. But man, this looks awesome. So anybody who has PS4 and is getting Spider-Man, let me know. I want to come over and play it. All right, can we do that? Probably not. That's weird, but I figure I'd throw it out there and see what happens. And finally, this week, for basketball fans, NBA Live 19 for PS4 and Xbox One. I didn't look up the new modes for this. I just saw that it's a new NBA Live, and there you go. I find that I enjoy NBA Live more than the 2K series because I can actually kind of play pretty well a game of NBA Live, and I am horrendous at NBA 2K. So I'm all for options, man. I like that there are options for your basketball playing games. Not for me. I don't have these consoles, but maybe if they do a PC version in like 6 months or something, like sometimes games do, we can do that. But I don't think they're going to do that. So there you go. Those are your video games for the week. Enjoy them. Have fun. If I missed one, let me know. All right. We have some sports things to do. We're not going to get there just yet. Not a lot of sports things, mind you, but they're there. They're out there, man. First, we are playing a sweet tune from our new friends from Boston, Massachusetts. They are called Shallow Pools, and I really want to break into my Bill Burr impression right now, but out of respect for the band, I will not do it. Not going to do it. You can find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.com/shallowpoolsma. There you go. Bandcamp, what is it? shallowpools.bandcamp.com. There you go. Awesome. They have 2 songs up there. This is their latest. We're going to play it on the YouTube thing. So fingers and toes crossed that we do not get, kicked off with the thing. Oh, by the way, they have a show on September 16th at O'Brien's Pub in Boston. So go check them out. Go get your tickets. I'll try to post the link somewhere, and you can go do the thing if you're up there. All right? Awesome. Good stuff. So this song is called Sinking, the latest from our new friends in Shallow Pools. It's gonna sound weird, I'm aware, but here it is nonetheless. Enjoy it. I'm gonna cut the mic or something and have fun. So here you go, inside the Melting Pat on Next Level Radio.
Right through my teeth, I'm faking smiles more than ever, so no one will see. It's like I'm treading water, pulled underneath. Can't keep my head above much longer if I let it control me. You dictate all my fears, I try to push you away. I wish you disappear, but you keep weighing me down. Feels like I'm sinking, now I'm sinking. Feels like I'm sinking, now I'm sinking. Underneath the surface, push it all down and tell myself it isn't worth it if I say it out loud. I made a promise I can't keep. Now the thought is haunting me. Can't stand the thought of you are everything. You dictate all my fears, I try to push you away. I wish you disappear, but you keep weighing me down. Feels like I'm sinking, now I'm sinking. Feels like I'm sinking,
All right, friends, there you have it. Our new friends, Shallow Pools. I think we did all right. I think we made the thing okay. Shallow Pools, their latest called Sinking. Again, shallowpools.bandcamp.com. Thank you very much for the tune. I hope we didn't get kicked off YouTube or they get kicked off. Oh, Jesus. We're a mess. We are. We're all aware of it. So thank you. There you go. More from them. Hopefully coming soon. Well, definitely play at least one more on the show. And then we'll see. I hope so. I hope to play more from them. As always, more from them from the Sweet Tune Factory band. God, you know what I mean. I want to play them again. So there you go. All right. So only a couple things left here, folks. Friends, dudes and dudettes. We have some baseball stuff that I want to throw out to you. And I don't know about the Phillies right now. I still have no idea. Should I give up? Are they going to make the playoffs? I have no clue. If they win today, Wednesday, they pull within 2 games of the NL East. But then by Saturday, who the hell knows what is going to happen? I don't know. It's a mess. I don't know what to do. So I don't know what's going to happen with the National League also. I mean, you have the Braves are up front there in the NL East. You have the Cubs in the Central. And right now, I think the Diamondbacks are in first place, right? So those divisions are not really locked up. Maybe the Central is the most locked up at this point. I'm not really sure. But so we have those 3 teams. And we also have the Cardinals, the Rockies, the Brewers, the Dodgers, and the Phillies in contention for a playoff spot. So 5 teams and really 8 teams for not that many spots. So I don't know. It's weird because the Brewers have played well, and then all of a sudden they go on a slide. The Rockies somehow play well, and then the pitching doesn't really work out. The Cardinals were on fire, and they have Matt Carpenter, who might be the MVP. And the Dodgers, who the hell knows what's going on with them? One day they're, beating everybody. The next day they can't buy a run or a win. So I don't know. I don't know, man. National League is it's wide open, which I think is a good thing because then, you also have the Diamondbacks in there who are doing well. Like I said, I think they're leading the division right now as I record. I believe they're still in first place. So I don't know. Either way, I am okay with any combination of those teams making the playoffs. I just think they all have this is a good sports hot take, right? They all have their strengths, and then they all have things they need to work on. I don't know what that voice is, but that's the sportscaster in my head right now. And he is very boring. So there you go. So National League is wide open. I don't know what's going to happen. It could all change in 2 days. So I have no idea. The American League, my only thing is I really was hoping that the Athletics and the Mariners would win the wild card spots and knock the Yankees out of the playoffs. Unfortunately, it does not look like that will be the case. The Mariners hit a snag, went on a slide there, and did not play well for a time. And so they are almost officially out of it, I think. Or I don't know. I haven't looked at the standings since Tuesday. So who the hell knows? But the Athletics, I think, they may take the West. I'm not going to say they will or they won't, but they have a chance to surpass the Astros for the National League West, which would leave the Astros in the wild card spot with, I think as of right now, it is the Yankees, right? So any combination of those 3 with the wild card, because Boston's winning the East. I mean, it's a foregone conclusion, right? Even though I can't say it, you know it, right? And then in the West, we have these 3 teams, and then the AL Central, it's the Indians, and everybody else is garbage. So, the race is for the West and the wild card, and it's going to be interesting. So I always say this every September. If you are not into baseball, this is the time to get into it. This is when the races are heating up. The trades have all happened. People have figured out who they are, except for the Phillies. Apparently, they can't figure it out. I can anyway. And then, so this is when it gets really exciting and intense. And I think it's exciting all the time. But for casual fans, it gets exciting and intense and a lot more fun. And I hate to use this term, but a lot of people do like to say, "Oh, do they finally matter?" Yeah, all right. In your terms, yes, they do. All right. So there you go. That was a mess. I'm well aware. But the playoff scenarios for a lot of the teams are kind of messy right now. So I don't know. That's what it is. Right. Okay. So What am I doing with the Phillies? I don't know. What I am doing now with the show is we are back into the NFL season. Yeah, man. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Boo-doop, boo-doop. We have the Bears. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Taking on the Packers at Lambeau Field. Ba-da-ba-ba-pow. Oh, man, I've missed doing that jingle. Oh, man, that was so fun. That might be the best one I've done. In the 2 years, go back and listen to the other. In the 2 years I've done that jingle, that might have been the best one. Maybe not a full 2 years, but in any case, game of the week, number one. And as the sirens go by, somebody's on fire. I don't know who it is. Hope you're all right. Fingers and toes crossed. If you'd like to get in on game of the week, again, I pick one every week, and you pick the winner. And whoever has the most correct picks at the end of the year, including the playoffs, gets to come on the show. Or you let me know what you'd like me to yell about or talk about on your behalf if you don't want to join the show. All right? So let me know. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or themeltingpat.com. Everywhere at themeltingpat, let me know, and I'll get in touch with you, add you to the list, and we'll do the thing. So we have the Bears and the Packers. And Khalil Mack just got traded to the Bears, and then they signed him to like a 7-year extension. So I don't know what the Raiders were thinking with that trade. I don't know what the deal was, but hey, it happened. So the Bears just got better. And, I don't know about the rest of the team, but Khalil Mack is amazing. And so I'm doing a great job in week one here, folks. And so that's an upgrade for them. That's a nice little piece to the rivalry here. And Aaron Rodgers also just got paid, and he's the richest quarterback or player or whatever it is, in history. So they do that every year. Somebody else is the richest guy ever. So well-deserved for Aaron Rodgers and Khalil Mack. He's really good. So the Bears said, hey, yeah, we'll take him, and we'll keep him for a while. So so there you go. Also, I should mention, if you'd like to suggest games of the week, please do. But make a mental note. I will not be doing the Cowboys or the Dolphins this season. So there you go. We cross every year. Some team does something stupid, and I decided to cross them off. And so that has expanded to now 2 teams. So no Cowboys, no Dolphins. Everybody else is fair game. If you'd like to suggest them, let me know. All right? All right. But for week one, the Bears and the Packers. Give me the Packers at home. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I like Khalil Mack. I have honestly not looked at anyone else on the Bears. The Bears, but so with apologies to my friend Adam Fromm, I got to go with the Pack Stack at home. Yeah, that's it. Should be good, or it could be a blowout. Who the hell knows? But there you go. That is your sports. Those are the sportsing things, and that is the show. All right, we do have a note though before we go. Next week's program will be released on Friday, the whatever day, the 14th is that? Yeah, sounds right. Friday the 14th, for 2 reasons. Number one, the Lost podcast comes out on the 15th, and I don't want to steal their thunder. And also, Jill and I will be at Keystone Comic-Con meeting Batman. So I'm very excited to meet Kevin Conroy a week from today. I don't know how I'm going to handle it, but I am very excited for the convention in general, obviously, but also extremely excited for meeting the Batman. So yeah, also we'll be going to another bag bingo. I'll be working another bag bingo. So we will talk about that, the Comic-Con and the thing, the bag bingo and whatever else is going on the following show. So the show that's going to come out on the 14th will be Jill and I doing, you get Jill and I 2 weeks in a row. Huh? Jeez. Sorry for your ears, folks. We will be doing what I'm going to call a backdoor pilot for our TV show podcast, the Short-Lived Show, which is coming soon-ish. I don't know. You'll get a taste of it next week on the show. We're going to be watching the CBS sitcom that ran for 2 whole episodes, We Are Men. So if you would like to follow along, if you have it, it's on Amazon. I think you have to pay for it, though. Damn it. So if you have it, if you watched it, enjoyed it, and you have questions or comments or observations you would like to present to us, please do shortlivedshow@gmail.com or send them to me, and I'll do the thing. But I think that's the email. I don't know. I'll put it up in the thing, and then we'll do the stuff. So next week, Friday show, Jill and I doing We Are Men, the CBS show, for the Short-Lived TV show podcast that we are going to be doing at some point in the future. I don't even know anymore, but we have a whole list of shows that we want to do. And so we're going to get to it. All right. Waiting on a logo and to carve out some time to do all the stuff. All right. But that's what's going on for next week. Also, what's going on for this weekend, as I mentioned last time, our own Ben Beck is the lead moderator at Heroes and Villains Fan Fest in New Jersey. So if you're down there, go say hello, tell him I sent you, and he'll say, well, that was nice of him, or whatever he'll say. I don't know, but that's it. Thank you so much for listening. We'll do the whole thing after the live show. All right, so we're going to get off the old live stream there. Thank you for hanging out, and sorry for the volume issues and the coughing and the other stuff. But there you go. Thanks so much. Another successful, maybe, venture into the live streaming, and more me right after this.